Sire, they're here. There's hundreds of them. We can't hold the gates anymore. Well, I shall speak to Hadrian myself. Hadrian, cease this madness at once. Damn you, Artus. You have robbed me, taken my heart and smashed it into 1,000 pieces. You have taken from me that which cannot be forgiven. My soul burns with the grief you have caused me, and now you will pay in blood. Oh my god, dude, it was just a cake. Let it go. It was red, well wet, and I told you not to eat it. Greetings, folks, Dunman here, or should I say King Dunman, and welcome back to Minecraft Mods. Today we are taking a look at Recruits, which is a mod that adds in a new class of villagers. And I kid you not when I say this is one of my favorite mods I have ever played with. Like, I've been playing with mods for a long time, like the channel itself has existed for like 3 years now. But yeah, this still tops the list because this adds in some of the most insane mechanics I have ever seen. So basically what you can do with this mod is you can raise entire villager armies and you can command them perfectly and you can go to war with your friends and you can just do some insane stuff. So let us get right into it. The first thing that you're going to need is these things. These are basically workbenches for the new class of villagers. There's different like Dungeons and Dragons classes that they have. You have a normal recruit, you have a bowman, you have a shield man, you have a crossbowman, you have a horseman, and a nomad. The way you get these things is by trading with villagers. So basically any villager that you can trade iron with, or like that sells you tools, the weaponsmith, the armorer, the blacksmith, all of these dudes will sell you one of these once they are at a certain level of trade. I think it's like level 2 or whatever. So yeah, there we go. As you can see, this dude is selling us recruits. So all you gotta do is level up these guys and you will get one of these things. I'm just quickly gonna spawn in some of these dudes. So you have the bowman, pretty self-explanatory over there, the shield man, the normal recruit, the nomad. Oh my god, these dudes are so OP. You'll see in a minute. The horseman and the crossbowman. So these are the different types of guys you are going to get. All of them clearly have their own little specializations that you can play around with. Now after you have gotten these guys, by just placing down that thing, and normal like jobless villagers I guess will turn into these dudes. So now that you have these guys, the way to tame them, the way to hire, what is it called? Oh yeah, hire. They're people, you can't tame them, oh my god. So yeah, you can just walk up to this dude and hire for 10 emeralds. As I'm in, oh, your way is my way, I'm honored. You speak very cool. Now, as I'm in creative mode, I can just like go up to them and quickly just get all of these dudes in my little army over here. Now that we have these guys, we can access one of the coolest things ever created for Minecraft. If you hit R, oh yeah, it opens up this menu. With this, you can command them. Now the mod adds in 3 types of commands. You have the movement commands, the combat commands, and other commands. We'll go through all 3 of them right now. Just to show off the commands, I've not tamed, I keep saying it. I've hired a few more villagers so that we can show it off because it just looks better that way. So first of all, you just have the move command, and wherever you're pointing, the whole gang will move into that position. Now, as you can see, you can also make them do formations. So for example, if I want them to make a little edge circle, that's just a circle that is not filled in, I can hit that and I can hit move. And look at that. Look at that. They immediately form like a circle. Oh, edge circle. There's the few dudes are going to be in the center. But look at that. That is so cool. And wherever you point, let's say I want them to make a circle over here, and I just do that. Yep. They move into position immediate. Well, not immediate. They are kind of slow, but that's okay. It's fine. It's okay. They're serving me. I'm not gonna be thinking fast enough, anyways. The next command you have is the forward command. This will just make your army advance a few blocks in whatever direction you're facing. So let's say I want them to march on the castle. I go forward, and they move forward. Now this next command is kind of circumstantial. It is the move back to position command. Now this only makes sense if your guys are wandering around and you need them to fall back into position. But as you can see, these dudes are already in formation, so they don't really do anything. The backward command is just the reverse of the forward command. All it does is it makes your guys walk a few blocks in the opposite direction of wherever you're facing. You can also get all of them to follow you. As you can see, once I hit follow me, these guys start to follow me. And yeah, look at us. Look at us. I'm stuck on a block. As I said, not thinking very fast, but look at me. I look like I hold some form of authority with that big old castle in the back. You can also tell them to wander freely, with which they'll just kind of chill out, hang out. And hey, over here you can hit the back to positions mark and mark back to positions command, and they will return to their marks, is what I was trying to say. So yeah, there we go, back in the circle. Let me actually show off some of these other positions. I like the line formation. It is very intimidating. Imagine if I had the boys posted up outside your house. What could you do realistically? 10 dudes. Couple of them on horseback. It's awesome. And then you can just make them hold their positions, with which they'll just stand there and just kind of, you know, chill out. They will, by the way, they will make a line or any other formation in the exact direction that you're facing. So if I turn slightly to the right and I go hold your positions, they will all turn around like a big old clock. Another thing that you can do is command specific units of your army. Over here, you have these 3 tabs. You have the infantry, the ranged, and the cavalry. Basically, what you can do is turn any of these off. So if I do this, now I'm only commanding my cavalry. So if I point over there and I go move, only my... Where is he? Where is this dude? Yeah, there he is. There we go. So only my... Why were you over there? My God, you're out of order, man. Only this dude should come over here. Now, if I turn this off and I go to infantry, then only my little foot soldiers will move over there. While, as you can see, everyone who's ranged, the nomad and the crossbow dude, they just hang out over here, just bothering each other. And are you sucking his toes? Alright, then next up you have the combat commands. The first part of the combat commands are 4 levels of aggression that your army can have. The first is passive, where they don't attack anyone. Then there's neutral, where they attack only like zombies and stuff, like aggressive mobs basically. Aggressive, where they'll attack the zombies, and also any recruits of other factions. And also players of other factions. I'll explain factions in a second. It's very cool. And then you have raid, which is just psychotic. They will just attack at just about anything and anyone that they can spot. So yeah, raid is pretty pretty uncool to do. So okay, let me just go. This is neutral, passive, chill out guys, come on. So now if I point at, let's say, this tree, we hate this tree. This tree is an enemy of our empire. We will strategic fire at that tree. Get him! Oh my God. So yeah, basically anything in the direction, holy crap, anything in the direction of this strategic fire is just imagine being on the receiving end of this. You just see this coming at you. There is also the fire at will command, which will just enable them to use their weapons at anything that comes close enough to be given this treatment to. Oh my God. There's hold fire, which turns off that first thing. And then you have the shields up command, which when I hit, who has a shield? You got a shield? Yeah, see, there we go. He's putting his shield up. And then if I go shield down, he puts it down. Oh my God. Now, before we move on to the other commands, the third set of commands, we should take a look at these guys because they are pretty complicated in themselves. If you shift right click these dudes, as you can see, there's a lot of stuff going on over here. First thing is you can give any of these commands individually to any of these dudes. So if I just want this dude to be a psychopath, I can just put him on raid and now he'll move around and just go and oh, that dude got inside quick. Oh yeah, this dude wasn't fast enough. Let's go ahead and attack people. So yeah, now I've set that dude down dark path. But you can also equip them with armor over here. So if I just quickly get some... So I can put this on him, give him this, give him a shield, whatever. So now this dude is kitted out in that. Another thing that they can do is eat food and go to sleep, which will increase their stats. I kid you not, they have stats. So as you can see, morale 64, hunger 5, kills 0, experience 1, level 1, health 18. I read that in a real weird order, but just ignore that. But he does have stats, and the way you make these stats go up is one, you get them into combat, and by like killing mobs and fighting in wars, they will level up. Oh yeah, there we go. So hunger is you need to have that higher. So as you can see, he's eating these apples and his hunger is going higher and his morale is going higher and his health has increased. So you need to keep the morale and the hunger high, and these dudes will level up and do more damage and have more health. So keep doing that. Now that we know what that does, we can move on to the other commands. Rest is the first command, which will make your dudes rest. So this area now, they'll rest over here, they'll go to sleep, they will eat food. Well, the best way to giving these guys food, I think, is just dropping it on them, just like normal villagers, so that these dudes just pick it up and eat it, which is pretty nifty. You can also get them to dismount. So as you can see, this dude was on a horse before and now he has gotten off. Okay, so these guys have dismounted and back to mount. Okay, there we go. I don't know what's going on over there. But yeah, so these guys, as you can see, you can get them to be on or off their horses anytime you want. The next thing that you need is a colored banner because we are diving into the world of factions. If you hit U, this menu comes up and you can actually create your own faction. The first thing that you need is some kind of banner. The only rule is that it has to have some kind of banner pattern on it, not like a specific banner pattern, but just like anything. It could just be a dot or just a line or a cross or something. And you can put it in there. As you can see, I'm using like a Targaryen thing. This is from the Knights mod, by the way. I'm just using it to give the recruits some cool armor later on in the video. So yeah, let's just name it the Thun Empire. Okay, let's give it just capitalization just because we are a legitimate world power. There we go. You can choose your color. I'm going to go with red, obviously, and unit color can be black since we're just ripping off the Targaryens. Now, every time you hit U, you can go to list of factions, and if you have any other friends and they have their own factions, they will appear over here, and you can also inspect your own faction. Now, in this menu, you have a bunch of options. You have back, which takes you back, obviously. I'm sorry, that was stupid. You have manage, which lets you add and remove players, and something called unit management and player promotion are works in progress. You can delete your faction, which I would never want to do. You can also edit it by just like changing the flag and mess around with the name and stuff. And then there's diplomacy. Now this option, in specific, I'm going to be making a whole video on. I'm not even kidding. It's one of the biggest videos that I've ever planned. So subscribe right now so that you can stick around for that to come out. That is going to be insane. And that feature will be explored in much more depth in that video. So yeah, just hang out for that. For now, let me just open up another world, invite a friend, and show off what these guys can do. Like, how does it feel for another player to face off against an army of villagers? So yeah, let me just go ahead and call him. Alright then guys, we are here in this little makeshift arena, and I have another actual human being.
Hey everyone. Hey everyone.
Whoa,
Hey, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me.
Okay, so Randy over here is going to say hi, Randy.
Okay. Hi.
There we go. I spoke over him the first time. So Randy over here is going to be facing off against my army, and we are actually in different factions. So if I just open up the list of factions menu, as you can see, I am Dunman's Empire, and he's blah because I don't know. So yeah, these guys, this is the army. I have my infantry, I believe, are the dudes in the front. The cavalry are these three guys, and then the ranged are the dudes in the back. So I guess you are in survival mode, and I don't know
Yes.
why they will not charge at you immediately. Oh, there we
Ooh,
go.
ooh. You cannot hit me. No one's moving. Oh, wait. No, I take it back. They're moving. They're moving. They're actually moving. I shouldn't kill us. Hey, these recruits, they're not doing a good job. They're really good at blocking my
How's
attacks
your health?
with the shield.
How's your health?
Not too bad.
There we go. Down to the last one. And yeah, okay, there we go.
Yay!
You actually did better than I expected, and I did cheat. I did spawn like a bunch of nomads in when you weren't looking, so
Thank you.
this
Hey!
is a pretty banger performance over there. Hand over your armor. This is for the people. We gotta check. Hand
Ah,
over.
yes. Don't look underneath though, because
Okay.
hey, listen. It's summer season. It's
Can you jump?
summer
Can you
season.
jump? Can you jump? How the hell
It's
does get down there? That is like a quarter of durability on Unbreaking 3 netherite armor gone. So these dudes are the only logical way to fight an army would be with another army, because you would also have like armor and stuff on these dudes. You can give them better weapons. You can give them like diamond sword and stuff. So yeah, Randy, God, leave the horses alone, man. Randy
No.
wouldn't have a chance against a real army because he's bad at the game.
How could you say that when I destroyed your army?
You want to say something in the outro? You want to?
Subscribe to the channel, guys. Subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, there we go. I like that.
He
That's a
deserves
message
deserves
I
it.
can support. Yeah, there we go. On that note, you guys, I hope you've liked, I hope you've commented, and I hope you have subscribed. And for now, say the last thing.
Bye bye.
It's a goodbye.